Shalom to the elect of Israel. I want to start by giving all honor and glory and praises to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Makah, Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect who push this truth to all the four corners of the earth. Wherever Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi scattered you in these very last days, in these seconds and moments and times. Shalom, Aki. Shalom. All right. In the headline, the title of this video is going to be entitled, "The Most High Yahawah has abandoned us, but through Yahawashi, He is drawing us back to Him." All right. So I'm going to start with this going to call, I'm already let it be known, this going to call for a part 2 series, not documentary, part series of pertaining to this topic. You know, got to push this truth out even more in these latter days, man, to the elect, so it can be edifying, you know, for very edification purposes, so they can know that, look, yes, Yahawah departed from us, and His Son, you know, according to Deuteronomy 18, He was going to send the Hamashiach for the house of Israel only, to the elect of Israel only, to redeem us, to save us from this coming destruction that's finna take place at the near door. We right at the fucking door. Right at the door, man. From this RFID microchip being implemented, Jacob's trouble, and the icing on the cake is gonna be these thermonuclear missiles that's gonna obliterate this place to the finishing course, along with the chariots of Yahawashi, Hamashiach, and the holy angels with the laser beams. It's going to be a beautiful death. But back on the topic, Jeremiah 3:14. "Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city, and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." So the Most High has commanded our people, the elect specifically, has called you to repentance, to turn away from your iniquities and seek Him. Even in your afflictions, you should seek Him 10 times more, according to the KJV Apocrypha and the Holy Bible itself. To seek Him more. It's a time to draw more. As the redemption draws near, we should be drawing closer and closer, so we can be covered with the feathers and wings of these scriptures and the protection of Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, by Hashem Makah Kodash, through the Holy Spirit, Lashawan Kodash. Alright, so there's no time or room for margin of error, man. You know, it's time to fast and pray and repent and examine ourselves. I'm gonna put that in one of the apps that we in the Akim. That we need to do that as a whole camp, that the whole Akim as a whole camp together, one body. One body is supposed to be on one page. We have one doctrine, so we're doing everything together. In hopes of being hearing that come up hither and being on that fathership, that chariot with the Hamashiach all together in one, Lord willing. "For I am married unto you." This is the marriage. The elect are married to the Hamashiach, Yahawah, Yahawashi. This is the marriage, man, to being together as one, joint heirs with Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, the holy angels, King David, the 24 elders, all the prophets, Jeremiah himself, Isaiah. I can go on and on. We are joint heirs with the Hamashiach Yahawah, Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi. It's gonna be words can't even put it into perspective of how we're looking forward to these new heavens and being rulers over our enemies, over these Edomites, over you Rothschilds, these damn devils, you crackers, you Amalekites, you Ishmaelites, you Elamites, you Cushites, you Hamites, all of y'all Moabites. We finna be the rulers. This is what we're looking for. This is what we are doing this for, man. We're coming back to the marriage to keep the commandments and be rulers over our enemies, man. We living in some beautiful, exciting times. Destruction has to come first. And I will take you one of a city. It's the few gathering that the Most High Yahawah is gonna bring, man. A few gathering. It's only, like the brother said, it's only it's a private party, man. This is a private party. All right. Section, like I seen the brother GMS Shamar, he did a video on it. GMS section 144. A private party. That's a video title itself. It's only for the elect, man. That's what I might entitle the next video, the part 2 of this series. It's only for the elect only. Second Ezra 8 and 1. Let me get that. Let me get it. We're in the end times. I'm finna get all this, Lord willing. Second Ezra, the 8th chapter. Verse 1. And he answered me, the prophet Idris, because him and the angel were having a real conversation. And he answered me saying, Salakia, brethren. And he answered me saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. This world is for many, because you got over however many people on this damn wicked ass planet as it is. You know, this is y'all. You know, this is your lot right here. Your lot is destruction, to be partying and bullshit. Our lot is to be ruling over our enemies and serving our master Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi and beating you damn crackers across your damn head and be popping your women in this kingdom. And then you're gonna get exterminated off the face of this earth. And 2 from a family. So the Most High is gonna do a gathering. Read about that in Psalms, man. Psalms the 91st chapter. When a lot of y'all gonna get whacked, man, the Most High is gonna redeem. Let me get it. See, death has to come first, man. Death has to come first. A lot of you Jakes gonna get tortured in these concentration camps. You're gonna be forced to take that chip because the Most High is gonna put that spirit on you, to where Esau is gonna be equipped with the technology to force that chip on you through psychological warfare, to get into the mental capacity of the brain and force that chip on you. And you Jakes gonna fall weak for it. Like I did in one of the other videos, your reparations will be in that RFID microchip. And you're going to wear it proudly across the top of your forehead. Because you got tattoos across. You got tattoos all in your face already as it is. Looking at these homosexual faggot rappers on the TV. And you want to go out here in these streets and be like these wicked ass niggas. In order to get some, you know, a reputation from these wicked ass women. And you're going to take this RFID chip, man. The RFID microchip is the centerpiece of the whole prophetic scriptures. It's going to break the society all the way down. It's what's going to separate the men of the Lord from the fake, man. For the ones who are out here bullshitting, especially the ones that know this shit, man. You think this damn devil ain't coming for you? Here it is. We're in the so-called year 2019 on the Gregorian calendar. The elders and apostles of Great Millstone have been pushing this truth throughout 30 plus damn years. For you to come in this thing and be half-stepping and bullshit. For Yahawashi was the trendsetter for everything, who was the progenitor who made this thing occur like this, man, who was the blueprint of all this, of all prophecy, the whole book. The heart is his book. For you to be out here bullshitting and half-stepping, man, knowing you won't beam, you won't watch 25/7, 25/8. Psalms 91:4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow, the nuclear missiles, that flieth by day. Salaki. Verse 7, let's jump down. 8,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So this is not going to come near none of the men, because we will not set up, Lord willing, to hopefully let from the elders and apostles of GMS to all the Akim who are scattered throughout the four corners of earth, to the elect, whether you in GMS or not. We all have the same truth. One body, one sound. Like I said, one band, one sound. This is one body, one doctrine. Give diligence to make your election sure, man. But I'm going to stay like where I'm at right now. Like I was saying in Apocrypha, read 2nd Ezra 8:1. It's only made for a few. The word comes only made for a few. So the ones who escape this judgment of these arrows being flown, of the terror that's flying by night and day. Salaki. The terror being flying by night, the arrows, which the prophet Esdras saw, and King, pertaining to what in King David in Psalm 91, we are not going to be a part of that. We're going to be exempt from that judgment, man. These high holy days are very important, man. We're looking to be rewarded from this, and the reward is to be exempt from this, man. The reward is to be remarried, being remarried now. That's really a spiritual reward. Being remarried to the Yahawashi Yahawashi. It's a spiritual reward. Let me get back on topic. Baruch chapter 2. Well, I'm on time. I know the brothers want to get a video, do a couple. Lord willing, do 1 or 2 sit downs tonight with the brother with the occupant. I'll call him in a little bit after I finish, Lord willing. Baruch chapter 2, start at verse 7. For all these plagues have come upon us, which Yahawashi hath pronounced against us. Yet, have we not prayed before the Lord, that we might turn everyone from the imaginations of his wicked heart? Wherefore, Yahawashi watcheth over us for evil, and the Lord hath brought it upon us. Israelites were going off, man, back then. You didn't hearken unto the Yahawashi. When I gave these statutes to Moses to give you my name, what to call me. For the Lord is righteous in all his works, which he hath commanded us. Verse 10. Baruch chapter 2, verse 10. Yet we have not hearkened unto his voice, to walk in the commandments of the Lord that he hath set before us. And now, verse 11. O Lord, Yahawah of Israel, that has brought thy people out of the land of Egypt with a mighty hand and high arm, and with signs and with wonders, and with great power, and hast gotten thyself a name, as appeared this day. Man, this is just flat out. Man, this is just flat out. Yahawashi rest out it, and he's doing it right now again. History always repeats itself. What he did back then, he's gonna do again. Just like he smite Egypt with plagues again, as he did, he's gonna do it again in America. He reached out his hand to the Israelites back then. He's doing it again. But it's only for a few. So the few that are out there that coming into this thing, man, get serious. Get into this thing. And that's a decree from Yahawashi down to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, down to the least of us, to push hard and be on fire in this thing, man. Get serious with this. You see the shit that's happening over there in that wicked ass camp, IUIC. The Most High is not playing no games, man. It's not playing no fucking games, man. Make an example of these niggas, man. You niggas are being made example of on national screen, worldwide. He gonna sift. He gonna judgment starts at the house of Israel. And while he's doing that, he gonna sift the house of Israel. I'm gonna see the ones that's really about this. The ones that's playing games. The ones that are not calling upon thy name. Verse 12. O Lord, our power, we have sinned. We have done ungodly. We have dealt unrighteously in all thine ordinances, in all thy ways. In every which way you have imagined Israel was going off. Let thy wrath, because the Most High, Yahawashi, through the Father, the Ancient of Days, the Master, to the Son, the Hamashiach, our terrible great King. It's all about wrath. He loves judgment. The scripture says he loves judgment, man. You have pissed him off. You have provoked him to anger. You still have provoked him up to this day. That's why he told you in 2 Ezra 15, he ain't going to hold his tongue no more, man. You understand? He ain't holding his tongue no more to touching you wicked ass niggas, man. The Edomites, you already finished already as it is. For you 2/3 from Judah all the way down to Manasseh, to your so-called Cubans, your Seminole Indians, you gonna get it too, man. You gonna get it. We get on Judah ass, the so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native American ass, but you Seminole Indians, you Native Americans, you so-called Native Americans, you Cubans, the Israelites that scattered over there in Venezuela, you gonna get it. You gonna get it, man. Baruch chapter 2 and 13. Let thy wrath turn from us, for we are but a few left among the heathen. Who are the heathens? These Gentiles. These Gentiles, these heathens, the Edomites, these Hamites. I went through a list of them already. The Ishmaelites, all of them the same. The Hamites, the Canaanites, all of them the same people. Ham. This Hebrew 101 right here. We are left among either the elect, specifically, if you want to go further and deep into it, or the one left among the heathen. That's why we catch so much hell right now. The few. We are the few. Lord willing, we are that number through the Spirit and power of Yahawashi. We are left among these damn devils, man. Catching this fucking hell, man. Esau wearing our ass out right now. But it's only through the Spirit and power of Yahawashi that this strength and salvation and power is going to uplift us, man. To keep us grounded, man. To keep us from going off. Scripture has it written to wait upon him, man. I'm going to get that in a little while. If I don't get it now, I'm going to get it in the next video, Lord willing. To wait up on him. Alright? That's what we patiently waiting for, man. patiently waiting on this chip to be implemented. And when it's when it finally, because it's already here, but once it's on a large scale, to like the brothers been posting a lot of videos from the elders and apostles of GMS about, you know, the plagues that's coming in, the quarantine, which is gonna lead to this chip, to where it's gonna be an all-out pandemic, which is gonna lead to everybody getting chipped. It's too much chaos out here already. You got to chip, you got to microchip to see who is who out here. That's gonna be a part of Esau technology to chip you from a psychological standpoint, man. Well, you out here doing, we don't know who causing this to happen like this. But ultimately, it's Yahawashi and it's you damn devils who causing it. So Esau gonna implement this fucking chip for control, man. It's all about control. And you got this war finna pop off in the so-called Middle East with Iran and Russia. Iran is the last target. Every label that Iran had, and I'm getting way off topic, I'm all over the place. It's a list of countries that America had to invade, and they have gotten to all of them. Libya was the last one, if I'm not mistaken. And now you got Iran as the final one. When you invade Iran, then Russia, the big dog, the Medes, which I'm saying Iran, but your real name is Persia, is going to come to their defense. And you got China, and you got the other weak nations. Scripture has it written that the weak nations are going to say, I'm strong. North Korea, the Moabites. It's all lined up, man. That's why it's important for the elect to come back to this marriage, man. Picking up where I left off. Where thou hast scattered us, because we're scattered all over, like I was speaking on Venezuela. Israelites scattered all over. Shalom to the Akim in GMS Hawaii. GMS out there in Russia. Wherever you are. Only to the elect who have this one sound and one truth, man, and one doctrine. This is only for you. Alright? Verse 14. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and our petitions, and deliver us for thine own sake. And Salaki. And give us favor in the sight of them which have led us away. These were the Israelites asking for, look, just give us a pardon. Like Jake's in the penitentiary, you know, like Jake's out here in Angola, you know, the penitentiary out here in Louisiana, you heard? They want a petition to the judge, a pardon, some kind of clemency to get up out of the situation that they're in, man. Some kind of freedom. This is the Israelites begging for a pardon to Yahawashi to look to exempt us from this judgment, to not partake into this wrath that's finna that the Most High is finna pour out on the 12 tribes. That all the earth may know that thou art the Lord our power. Because Israel and his posterity is called by thy name. Because what? Because Israel and his posterity, and we look that word up, posterity, it goes into the future generations. The ones who coming after the Israel as our ancestors. Talking about us right here. The generation. We are the generation that's calling on the name. What does it say? Verse 15. Because Israel and his posterity is called by thy name. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is thy name. We are the one, that generation, that posterity that's calling upon him. Let me get Matthew 24 and 34. Where I'm at. Got a little time. Lord willing. Matthew 24 and 34 for the Akim. We are that generation right now, man, that's calling on thy name. We know the Most High, the hopefully elect. We're going to tell you, we're going to see what Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi said about this generation. Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, Yahawashi speaking, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Verse 35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And his name, like he said, is going to be, in Revelation, when you see it, you're going to say you're going to renew this name. Means he's going to refresh this name into our minds, man. Because our people are calling on these false-ass fucking names as it is. So in the kingdom, you're going to know this name. As the hopefully elect have been pushing for however many years, man. Since the elders came on the scene from the One West camp originally. Alright? Verse 16. O Lord, look down from the holy house and consider us. Bow down thine ear, O Lord, to hear us. It's the Most High. Because when you read Isaiah 54 and 7, it's a good precept for that, man. Isaiah 54 and 7. For a small moment I have forsaken thee, but with great mercies I will gather thee. What did I just read in verse in 16? O Lord, look down from the holy house. The tabernacle of Israel, man. The tabernacle is with men. Revelation 21 and 3. And consider us. Consider us, Yahawashi. Bow down thy ear, O Lord, to hear us. Verse 17, I'm ending with this. Open thine eyes and behold, for the dead that are in the graves, whose souls are taken from their bodies, will give unto the Lord neither praise nor righteousness. But the soul that is greatly vexed, which goeth stupid and feeble, and the eyes that fail, and the hunger soul will give thee praise and righteousness, O Lord. And that's talking about the elect, man. Who are hungering and thirsting for this word, this truth. Are gathered, are being drawn to the Hamashiach Yahawashi in these latter days to be remarried unto him, man. To turn away from your iniquities. Seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Why does it say that? Because it's finna be a time where he is not going to be found, where he's going to turn his ear, like I just read, he's going to turn it again from you wicked ass niggas and women of the 12 tribes of Israel. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. Call Hala Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who gave us this truth and rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the elect who push this truth out the four corners of the earth in these latter days. Wherever Yahawashi scattered you. Shalom, Makim. Shalom. Return to Yahawashi, for he is married unto you.